Scorpio, hello, my darlings. Welcome to your December reading, a short, clear and concise December reading for those that most need to hear the message. I will be, towards the end of the month, leading into the new year, doing your big new year yearly readings. So I'm just going to be doing a short one for you today, using my Divine Animals Oracle and the Arc Animal and Oracle deck for you as well. Thank you for all of your love and support and patience whilst I am literally in the next room, holding the space there for what is happening for me in my life. And I love the fact that you've just all been there so much for me, and I really appreciate it. So let's see what wishes to come out. This has come out for you. This is for those that most need to hear it. You have got the beaver work. I love to see this here for you. Sometimes we can beaver away, don't we? Doing stuff and not really understanding why we're doing it. And what I'm feeling with this is that you may be finding it hard at this time to motivate yourself. And you may be finding it hard to come into an alignment with your purpose, let's put it that way. What they're wanting you to do is understand, okay, so beavers are the architect of the animal kingdom, and we are the architect of our own lives. And beavers will shift whole waterways by building their dams, by building their nests, but they don't get upset if the force of nature, force of the universe, washes that away. They'll just go further downstream or choose somewhere else. So Spirit is encouraging you, rather than continuing to work at something that may not be producing the results that you want at this time, to actually think, ooh, am I being encouraged through what is happening, other forces that seem to be impacting where I am right now? Am I being encouraged to approach this differently? Am I being encouraged to leave my job? Am I being encouraged to set sail into new ventures? Am I being encouraged? What are the signs that the universe is giving me? Where is that flow of universal flow taking me at this time? And if you are finding it hard at this point to motivate yourself, then perhaps it is another form of encouragement for the universe to look to see what else is being shown to you. Perhaps it's just around the next bend. And also, if you're working too hard, to find a balance for yourself at this time. Now, it may be just around the next bend, but unless you swim in that direction, just keep swimming, as Dora says. Maybe that you'll be encouraged to swim in that direction, and just go with the flow. I know I always talk about this a lot, but sometimes going with the flow is literally about putting your arms up and saying, do you know what, universe, just take me where I'm meant to go. Just show me very clearly where this slipstream is taking me. And I'm going to let go. I'm going to surrender. I'm going to allow. That is all that's needed. Your affirmation of that, your will is my command. Just state the obvious almost to allow it to happen for yourself. So, and everybody loves beavers and they work very hard. And it's to say that you are a determined individual. You are hardworking, but sometimes it's difficult to keep producing that form of energy and the motivation when you're not getting the results that you desire and things don't seem to be working the way they are. And it's just the universe giving you a little kind of, go on, just go around the next corner and see what's around the next corner. That might be perfect for you. Don't remain fixated on what you're doing. Perhaps be open to building anew. So that's the message there for you. I'm going to use the Arc deck for you to get another message. Thank you for Scorpio with regards to beaver. Thank you. And enjoy what you do as well. You're very talented. 3 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. How lovely is that? So look at this universal flow of energy here. That's that life force energy. That in itself, if a beaver built a dam or something here, it would be pushed through. So this is a representation of life force energy that is the most powerful energy there is. Life force energy creates life. It creates change. It's the pure potential within us. And the flamingo with 2 of Wands here is to say that you are at this point of taking, it says here, take the first step. You're at this point here of taking a step forward. Now, remember with flamingos, beautiful. I mean, in my Oracle deck, I think the flamingos are also about the balancing act. And it's to say that it is a balancing act between understanding the dynamics with which you are approaching something, whether it's the divine masculine, the divine feminine, about charging ahead as the divine masculine, but not noticing what is more productive for you, as opposed to the divine feminine, which is standing there being receptive to what is being shown to her. So, but it's also with the flamingo that you have a huge gregarious spirit and presence, and you have a flock of others around you that you feel very comfortable with, and they're your soul family, they're your soul group. And actually, just like the flamingo, you know, the flamingo will keep at arm's length, at neck's length, those other energies that are trying to impact on that space. So keep at neck's length or arm's length those that whose energy is more powerful than your sense of balance right now. So just be aware of what's draining you and what's raising you up and what's lifting you. Take the first step, okay? Take the first step, understanding that it's one step at a time, whatever this may mean for you, but it's going in the flow of life force energy as well. But just keep away, just be aware of those energies that you may that are there within your social structure, but just learn to say no and just keep at neck's length, at arm's length, those that bring you down, my darling, because you don't deserve that. And they're only doing that or saying that from their place of imbalance. And your balance, you know, you're an extraordinary individual. And it's beautiful to see this. And then they're saying to you, seize the day, simply, very simply, seize the day as the rooster. Up and at 'em. I don't know where that expression comes from. Up and at 'em. Seize the day. Make hay while the sun shines. Grab the opportunities as they come. Shout it out from the rooftops about what you're doing, about your intentions. State the word, state your command. The Three of Wands is about conscious manifestation and understanding the divine design, the divine timing of it. Rise and shine, foresight. But it's also about saying slow and steady as well. It's understanding that divine timing for you. So there is definitely some lovely change afoot, I'm being told. It's interesting with the flamingo's feet here. It is a balancing act. Don't overexhaust yourself. It comes back to this beaver and the flamingo. You know, you think about it in terms of pure potential energy. When you are curious and excited and busy and happy and joyous and absorbed in something, that's your pure potential. That's life force energy working with no resistance. And there is more that comes as a result of that than being in a space of working just because you feel you should be working, and perhaps repeating the same thing over again that's not working. So you're being encouraged to be spontaneous, to use the full potential. What is your pure potential? What is it that makes you want to rise and shine? If you don't know what that is, think about what you've enjoyed doing in the past, where the universe has taken you in the past, what perhaps friends or family have commented, oh, you're so good at, you know, and think about that and just be open to something around the next bend. But whatever you're working on right now, just make sure you're applying the energy of freedom, of creativity, and understanding that life force energy is working for you. And if you try and change that, you're going to get yourself in a bit of a pickle. So it's almost like being like the twig that's being carried downstream for the beaver. It's going to grab it. So either imagine yourself as the beaver working away, or being the twig that's being carried down, that's going to go through the path of least resistance. And I cannot stress that even more, about letting things evolve. Last card for you with the oracle part of this deck. Thank you for Scorpio. And I'm seeing here a full moon in Thank you, Spirit. I'm seeing here a full moon, by the way, in this beaver card with 2 and 7, which is about decisions and reflecting, and 7 and 2 is 9, which is about attainment of your goals. So you may feel sometimes you've got your head in the clouds and that people are not believing or understanding what you're looking to do. You just keep believing in yourself, my darling. Very, very important. And alongside of that, you've got unicorn and emu, curiosity, strategy and endurance, and divine purity, rarity and sovereignty. How lovely is that? So a lot of long necks here. Okay, so what? And here the cockerel sort of got his long neck up. So this is saying, you know, it's about opening up and expressing yourself. It's about not being afraid to make some noise, not being afraid to do that, being misunderstood. I think emus are very misunderstood, and I don't know if any of you follow Knuckle Bump Farms on Instagram with Emmanuel Todd Lopez, but he is the most affectionate emu, and it's an extraordinary relationship he has with the girl on the farm. So it's about kind of standing in a space of saying, well, this is who I am, and it's okay to be misunderstood. It's okay to for people not to kind of see what I'm doing. It's okay because I know it, I see it, and actually I'm the only one that's got the direct perceptive of where I am. So that's your strategy. That's, you know, also I'm getting a very enduring thing for you as well, that it's been tough. It's Spirit is acknowledging that it's been tough, but you're always still holding your head up high. You're always curious. You're always open. And I love that for you. And because of that, you've got the unicorn here. Just believe in magic. Believe that it doesn't matter whether you've manifested an apple or you've manifested a whole orchard. It's one and the same to the universe, and that actually there's nothing that you can't achieve if you believe that you are divine source energy. You are. Namaste. I greet the divinity within you. There is a purity of your approach that is magical, and that's the message here. And it's rare, and it is sovereignty. It's yours by divine birthright. Trust that the magic of the universe is working for you at this time, and trust that you are, if you allow yourself to keep your head high, know what you're doing is right, but also trust where you are perhaps working too hard in a place that's not yielding results for you, and allow that to fall away and allow yourself. It's about seeing the big picture of it all, isn't it? And trusting that that's your big picture, that's your vision, the visionary part of it. And actually, you may be very, very busy in one part of that picture trying to make it look perfect. And the universe is encouraging you to see the big picture. Let the universe deal with that. You just keep moving and looking for the next big breadcrumb, the next big sign that's around the next corner. Curiosity. Remember that word, curiosity. That's the word for you, being open to, open, curious. A curious person isn't fearful. A curious person is inquisitive and probing and imaginative and observant. And that's the kind of mindset. So beautiful. Take the first step. Life force energy is right behind you. Okay, that's your message for the front of this reading. Take the first step. Life force energy is right behind you. So much love to you, and I look forward to catching up with you either over Christmas or towards the new year. Take care, my darlings. Lots of love. Bye-bye.